Breaking news: EFCC invites 8 Buhari's ministers over corruption allegations. My country people, say so many Nigerians don't they call. Several groups had been calling for the arrest and the prosecution of all Buhari's appointees. They said Godwin Emefiele must not go down alone. They should seek for other Buhari's appointees, those that were given appointment under the regime of the former president Muhammad Buhari. Finally, the EFCC have invited 8 Buhari's ministers to come and explain how they spent money, when they were still in Buhari's government. They should come and explain themselves over corruption allegations and other charges. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The nation's #1 anti-corruption agency, the Economic and the Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has reportedly invited 8 former ministers who served under the former president Muhammad Buhari. Sources disclosed that the 8 former ministers were all invited for questioning over allegations bordering on corruption. And the invitation letters, according to the sources, requested the former top government officials to come and explain how they spent funds allocated to their ministries on some designated projects when they held sway at their respective positions. And Daily Trust reports that the letter were extended to the former ministers before the suspension of Abdulrasheed Bawah as the chairman of the commission, and the anti-draft agency had commenced investigation. The sources said apart from the former Minister of Women Affairs, Pauline Talin, who was invited last week over alleged 2 billion naira fraud and a part of the money allegedly diverted from the African's First Lady Peace Mission project, about 7 others have also been invited. And it will be recalled that Salih Mam, also a former Minister of Power under the former president Muhammad Buhari, had last month arrested and was detained by the commission in connection with an alleged 22 billion naira fraud related to power projects. Also, it was learned that the immediate past Minister of Police Affairs, Mohammed Majiri, had also been summoned over by the Police Trust Fund, was handled, and and how the Police Trust Fund was handled, I beg your pardon. And speaking further on condition of anonymity, the source said Mr. Mohammed, who provided answers to the allegations of purchasing, vehicles for the Nigerian police as new. And he said, I'm not aware of the letter and I've not seen it. Maybe they sent it to the office, but I will inquire from the office. And the Minister of Police Affairs, Mohammed, said in a phone conversation. The former Minister of Aviation, Hadi Saraki, and also the immediate past Minister of Justice and the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, were also invited by anti-draft agency. My country people, it is happening. It be like say there is fire on the mountain, and the fire is coming down towards these Buhari's appointees, his ministers, those that served when Buhari was still in power. And I can tell you that they've all invited them for questioning. They've invited them for questioning to the extent that the former Minister of Justice, people were saying Abubakar Malami wanted to run away, that the guy is on the run because they know that the EFCC is coming after him. He knows the EFCC is coming after him. So that's why people were saying, oh, this man wants to run, this man wants to leave this country. But then he later come up and say that if he's been invited by the EFCC, he will go. That is not on the run. He say he's not planning to leave Nigeria. That if the EFCC comes up to him tomorrow and invites him, that he will surely go. He's not on the run. But my country people, we know as the matter they be now. So tomorrow now we will hear say Abubakar Malami is no longer in the country, and all. So my country people, what are your thoughts concerning this. Even after the arrest of Godwin Emefiele, and after his suspension, one of Buhari's nephew, one of Buhari's powerful nephew, was said to have, fallen sick. The guy fell sick. Immediately he heard the news. So we don't know where all this sickness is coming from. Oh. Maybe the guy is afraid, he's scared that the EFCC might put him up for investigation, or they might invite him over, or he may be arrested by the DSS. So guys, what are your thoughts concerning this? You see, most of our leaders, most of our ministers, those that are being given appointments, at the end of the day, they feel that they will always remain in power. But they don't know that there is a time for everything, and what goes around must surely come around. You see, those that are in top positions, they will be taking money, stealing our funds, diverting public funds, and at the end of the day, they will think that they won't answer to their crimes. No, that's not possible. They must surely answer to their crimes. So, my country people, the EFCC have invited 8 Buhari's minister over, corruption allegations. However, Nigerians have reacted to this. Government of criminals and fraudulent appointees with a cowhead at the top, they said they came to fight corruption and ended stealing the country's blind and recklessly. Buhari invited thieves to feast on our resources. All Buhari's ministers are thieves and criminals. The EFCC should go after them. Nigeria can only believe this fight on looted funds when Fashola is arrested, but he cannot be arrested. Well, the criminal has no right to persecute another criminal. It is better for them, and they are guilty as alleged. They are guilty as alleged. Arigbosola loading. Well, they will soon invite Buhari too. This one that he's in Niger. He will come back and tell us how he messed this country. The elected and the appointed thieves are more respected and celebrated than the ordinary thieves. The strength of the country's democracy is determined by the equity of all citizens before the law, and all the governors and Buhari and his cabals will face the law if wanting. Guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So, my country people, all the former ministers of Buhari's administration, they are all invited for questionings over allegations on corruption, diversion of funds, and all other, fraud allegations that has been labeled against them. So, guys, what are your thoughts concerning this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.